G'day pals and welcome to Reus 2, where we get to transform this dried up husk of a planet with the power of 3 gods. Oh man, we're gonna make it so much gooder. And thank you so much to the devs. This is not the dev team, by the way, just in case you were wondering, but they are sponsoring this video so that I can show you the new free Cataclysm update. Follow the link down below if you want to check it out, and stay tuned for a second video in this series looking at the new Ice Age DLC. You don't want to miss that either. But before I can show you the new features, we're gonna have to settle our first tribe. To do that, we need a biome. So we have a choice of using our turtle or frog god. I'm never sure which one he is. He can create rainforest for us. Then we have the goat lion guy. He can make savanna, which is pretty awesome. Or then we have the rock god, who of course makes desert. But you know what? I'm feeling pretty lush today, so I think it's gonna be rainforest. Oh man, I love watching those trees pop up every time. Now, if you just click on this little fire here, we can select where we want our town, and that looks pretty good. Southern Wood Temple. Look, they've all got clothes and tools instantly, and somehow they've just constructed a flat pack town out of nowhere. These guys work fast. So one of the first things to note in the new update is this little tab over here with the cranky face. And this is basically the relationship status of the settlement. We can see that they like boring people, classic Inventor, and they also hate people that are lively. This might not bode well when we start to get other settlements on our planet. But there's also military power down here, which I think we might see that come into play later. Just a hunch. But first of all, we know that the Inventor wants 3 technology for their first quest. And it looks like the turtle god might be our guy. He's gonna make us a Ramon tree down here. So from building that Ramon tree, we got 14 science points, which means we're still 1 point short. And the only other god that can build something sciencey right now is the rock god. We're gonna get him to waddle over in this direction, and he's gonna build a stone for us right here. Now, placement is important. Because we built this stone next to the Ramon tree that has science points, it's got a bonus. So it's worth 28 science all up. And that was enough for us to complete our first quest. And because we're doing such a good job, we now get to choose our inspiration for this settlement. I think the best option for us is gonna be the woodcutter, this one in the middle. So if we build 3 trees within the borders, we could get 100 extra science points. We also managed to get a draft point, which means that we can unlock some new plants in the rainforest biome. Oh, and this is very good. We got a new tree. The gumbo limbo is actually a great one. We also get a bonus parakeet and some flint. Right, well, let's put our new tree in. The turtle guy is, of course, going to make this one for us as well. The Gumbo Limbo gets a bonus for each biodiversity point we have extra in this biome. At the moment, it's just 2. Plants like the Ramon tree give us a bonus point as well, so we'll have to keep an eye out for those things. We also got a little bonus from the woodcutter perk as well. That's already paying off. Now, actually, before we do anything, we need a brand new biome. This time it's the goat god, and he's going to put in some savanna for us. Beautiful. And that is because we get to choose a new nomad tribe to settle down. We can choose the sage, who want to take care of its people and tribe. They like food the most. Or the greedy goddess tribe, who just like gold. Do you know what? I think it has to be the sage for this savanna. Aha, here they come, led by their great mustached leader. They're gonna settle right where this beam from the heavens is pointing them. Oh, we're just in time to watch them put up their flat pack town. They're so speedy. Looks like old mate's about to do some painting. Got a paintbrush and a bucket. So the Sage Settlement are after 3 population for their first quest. But the important thing is what's in their relationship tab. They like lively people. Oh man, that's already the opposite of our inventors. They also dislike aggressive people, so maybe that's good. I mean, they do have a pacifist military after all. All right, well, to get us started, we're gonna put a little guinea fowl on this booster slot. That means that we get bonus to the resource that's there, so that's 23 food from those guys. Oh my gosh, they're already murdering them for food. That is the biggest guinea fowl steak I've ever seen. And also the first. To be honest, I think we just build a second guinea fowl patch here. Otherwise, they're probably going to go extinct. But that was enough for us to complete their quest. And also, we got an upgrade point for the savannah this time. We're looking for a lot of food, and it looks to me like the zebra is going to be the winner here, which also comes with a gazelle that gives food and an igusi, which kind of looks like if a watermelon and a cabbage had a baby. That's what I would expect to see. All right, so no second quest for these guys just yet, but that's fine because we need to build our 3rd and final settlement. And to do that, we're going to call in the rock god so that he can place down a desert for us, which will be our final biome. This time we're going to go with the miner, who likes science and minerals. And hopefully these guys like to play nice with all the other nomads. Bear Spot Market. What a unique name. And what a tuxedo. Oh my gosh, you haven't even got a house yet and you're already rocking a tuxedo. This man is a tycoon. All right, well, for their first quest, they want 3 technology and also 2 different minerals to be in the borders. So we've got a redstone here, which gets a bonus if it's next to a plant. So there we have a sage bush. And I'll build a second redstone over here just to get the same bonus. One more quest down. Oh, we've got a bit of relationship action down here as well. The Inventor worships the Swamp Giant, grateful for the plants they received. Great job, Swamp Giant. You've already got some fans. And the Sage are worshipping the Savannah Giant, grateful for the animals they received. Ah, everyone's doing such a great job. Okay, we have the second Inventor quest to finish off though. We still need 3 technology points and 2 more unique plants or animals. We're going to start with a flint over here. This gets a bonus if it's next to a tree. We've got a second Ramon tree, which should be our 3rd tree we needed to get all of that bonus science from the woodcutter perk. That's our 10 technology. And last but not least, we're just going to build a tiny little budgie over here. That is everything we needed for that second quest, which is beautiful. Oh my gosh, the miner and the inventor became enemies, all because the miner hates the trait nature loving. I knew these miners were going to be a problem. You leave those inventors alone. Oh, no way. The inventor built a temple in honor of the Swamp Giant, and the sage built a temple in honor of the Savannah Giant. Look at this thing. That's so cool. Oh, also, we get to pick the inspiration point. I'm pretty sure we can achieve this herder's hut, so let's roll with that one. It's just a little sheep hut. Hey, but whatever works. No judgment. Also, the miner sent out raiders to steal technology from the inventor. What are you doing, guys? Why is this miner causing so much trouble? Okay, this is actually where the military might can come in. It looks like the miners have a military might of 2. They're generic. Oh, but the inventor has a military might of 6. They're fighting. Oh, you guys don't know what you're in for, though. They're getting absolutely demolished. Look at the health of the inventors and the health of the miners. They're getting destroyed. You guys picked the wrong fight, that's for sure. That's right. You get out of here. You try and start wars on my planet. But that brings us to the new era. We have our choice of 3, it looks like. But the one we're going to go for is the Age of Philosophy. To get a 3-star in this era, we need 80 prosperity on the whole planet and lots of science and food to get us there. Each of these get different perks and rewards, but this one benefits our science, so I think that's really important. The Age of Philosophy. Oh my gosh, we're actually 2-star Age of Philosophy already. We just need 19 more prosperity on the planet. All right, well, it looks like we need to start with the miners first of all. We're going to spend a point in the desert, hopefully to unlock some minerals. Oh, this is a good one. We've got some lapis, and that comes with a topaz and a jasper. That's perfect. Oh, and they're expanding their borders just in time. That will mean that we can build a new lapis here, and that's good because it benefits from all of the gems that surround it. All right, we're kind of running out of turns here, so before we continue on with the miners, let's go back over to the inventor. I want to earn technology over here first. So let's spend another draft point on the rainforest. Oh, and we're starting to get level 2 things now. The Brazil wood's really good. And that also comes with some other useful things down below. We can't quite use the level 2 things just yet, but building the extra trees and getting the extra science is all we need for right now. Oh, the sage and the miner just became friends because the sage is really kind. Why can't you be more like this, miners? Why do you need to pick fights with everybody? All right, unfortunately, we've run out of space in the biome. I'm hoping if we just build this one little stone over the border here, that will be enough for them to want to expand. Oh yes, it's tempted them. This is the little expanding party. And now that we can claim the science, that should be just enough for us to complete this quest. Okay, amazing. We completed a huge quest then, and that was our 3rd star in the Age of Philosophy. Absolutely crushed it. Oh, and we all knew this was coming. The inventor now hates the sage because the inventor hates the lively trait that they have. But man, everyone's military might is growing. 9 for these guys. 9 for the inventors. Oh, never mind. Just 3 for the miner. Man, if you guys stopped picking fights and built your own military, you might be in a better position right now. The people have discovered the meaning of life. Oh my gosh, that man is glowing. Is the answer a leaf? Who would have thought? Now that our people have learned to hate, The damned plague sounds like a fantastic idea. It has zombies on it. It looks like we need a whole bunch of science and food for this one, and 175 prosperity to get 3 stars. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, let's start with the Sage tribe. We can spend their inspiration point first of all. The mill might be our best bet. If we can get up to 5 or 8 plants, we'll be rolling in the food. First of all, let's spend a point in the savannah. Oh man, this amaranth looks amazing. We also get 2 other plants with it, so I think this is our guy. Now, the best thing now is that we've unlocked upgraded slots. So we'll get our frog guy to upgrade the 2 slots here up to level 2 slots, which is amazing. So now we can use our level 2 bioticum. All right, first up is this marula plant, which gets a massive bonus to food and science when it's next to animals. So it's worth 84 science and 60 food. That's crazy. Oh, there's a little budgie flying over. Hey guy, you came all the way from the rainforest. And that's enough for us to build the amaranth now. For every plant that's in this row, so you can see these back hexagons is 1 row and the ones in front is the 2nd row. It gets 25 food for every plant in that row, which is kind of insane. So even if I just put this little guy down, who's not even inside the borders, the amaranth still gets the extra bonus. What is this? The Inventor's raiding the Sage. They've come to steal technology. I mean, dude, seriously, like what kind of technology do you think we've got? This is our hut for caring for animals. You're wasting your time, I swear. They are, unfortunately, much stronger than this tribe, who only has 3 military strength now. And they've been completely obliterated, it looks like. These guys didn't even get down to half health. Oh no, what are you gonna do to this town? They're ransacking. They're pillaging. This man is protecting his meat at all costs. It must be his favorite possession. Okay, it looks like the Inventor gained 1 technology from plundering the Sage. Was it worth it to be such a jerk? Right, well, for us over here, we just need a few more plants. So let's just very quickly put in an elephant grass, and we'll throw in an African violet as well. That's enough for us to unlock the first bonus of the mill, which is 80 bonus food. And that lets us complete the quest. That's also one of the 2 bonuses we needed for this first Damn Plagued quest. The next is to get the Inventor to 25 technology. Oh, and just in time to see their raiding party get home. But luckily for us, they do have an inspiration that we can spend. Oh my gosh, we can get another wood workshop, and that gives us 300 science if we have 6 trees, which we do already. Okay, huge. Look at all of that science. Also, I just noticed right now that there is a zombie woman staring at us from behind the town. Should we be worried? Has technology gone too far? Oh no, she's in the town square. Okay, everybody's chill about that. That's fair enough, I guess. Is that why the military might is so powerful now? They're using zombies in their military. They're lucky though. They might hate both other settlements, but if anyone starts to hate the gods, we have a surprise in store for them. Another exciting part of the update. Okay, miners, what do you want? Oh, an inspiration point. So it actually seems like this statue might be a good idea. If we can get 5 elements, just 1 more, we can get 100 of each. And somehow we're at 2 stars in the Damned Plague. All right, let's spend a point in the desert. Oh man, I think this desert salt might be the play. Comes with a few other things that are pretty good for us too. All right, we're gonna start with some mud. Well, dried mud, I guess. Now, actually, while we've got the rock giant here, let's just convert this little bit of rainforest over to desert. And that's because we need to make some level 2 slots in the desert, just like so. Now, on that level 2 slot, we're gonna put some desert salt, the thing we just unlocked. It gets a bonus for everything that has a tag as barren, like the mud crack we just put down. Oh, and if we put our last gem over here, that means we'll get the full bonus from the lapis. So that's worth 100 gold total now. So let's see what else we can unlock in the desert. Oh man, these are level 3 things now. Okay, the Disporium we can't use yet, but I'm interested in the basalt and iron, and also enargite that we get from it. So let's take that one. The basalt is level 2, and it also counts as an empty slot, so it's perfect to put next to this desert salt. Oh, and I just realized these aren't even in our borders yet. These guys, though, think it's about time, so they're coming to expand it all. Beautiful. Oh, look at all of those resources we got. Okay, here they come. Wow, that is so much of everything. You know what? Let's just put our enargite down. It gets the bonus from being next to 2 minerals, so that's worth 35 science on its own. Oh no, the miner's gone and done it. They hate the rock giant because they feel their request is being ignored. What do you mean? I've just built all of this for you. You're playing with fire, guys. Let me tell you right now. You do not want to mess with this guy. Now, actually, there is something that we should try. If we go up to our shop in the top left, we're going to buy one of these guys, an expansion charge. That's going to give the rock god an ability to create extra biome space. So if we place it just here, he should expand this by a whole bunch of squares. My goodness, that is so many. So we might convert like half of those over to desert, and then we're playing with so much extra room. Now, back in the shop, the other thing we're going to buy is this terraform charge. The MVP rock god again, that's going to give him the ability... Get out of the way, turtle guy. I'm trying to show something. That's right, to place a mountain. That is crazy. This one's even a 2-star slot, the one in the middle. For that one, I'm going to put a basalt, which buffs just everything that's there. But I think we take a break from them right now, and let's pop back over to the rainforest. We can unlock some more things here. Oh my gosh, look at that golden baby. Love to just take him and rub his little bald gold head. But you know what? It has to be the Hellisonia. This thing's 3-star. We can't make it yet, but it has so much value in it. While we are in the rainforest, let's upgrade 2 slots to level 2. Thanks, Goat God. Great job. That means we can build our first level 2 tree. It's gonna have to wait for this slow crab guy to slowly waddle his way over. There we go, our Brazil wood. It's got like a super bonus for all of the trees in the biome, and it's worth 287 science just on its own. Of course, it's not inside the borders just yet. It ends just after the guinea pigs over here. But luckily, these guys are coming to expand straight away, so that is actually perfect timing. And when we build just one more plant here, this pitaya, that should be all we need to get 3 stars in the Damned Plague era. These guys are really killing it. I mean, literally, there's a zombie over there. Oh, make that 2 zombies now. Okay, why has the miner got a frowny face over there? The miner is becoming impatient with their request. How dare you? How dare you? You guys, first of all, hate the rock giant, and now you're impatient. Oh, well, I guess we should get those last 3 science points that they need. And we've managed to squeeze in a saffron, which has actually just given us a crazy amount of science. Okay, well, we completed that quest like nothing. But it still turns out that miners aren't happy. They've sent out another raiding party to steal technology from the Inventor. They're just never happy. I can't keep up. The miners are inside the borders. Oh, look at these jerks. Little do they know there's a whole army waiting for them, who are 13 military strength. Oh, but the miners are actually 17. They might actually win this. Oh, it looks so close. No, the miners are winning. Oh, it was a draw. They're both gone. The raid was a failure because they all died, but they also wiped out the entire Inventor army. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that happen before. That's so cool. The Sage tribe have their 4th quest now as well. They need 60 population, which is actually huge. Maybe we can do that if we can build 3 more plants. So if we just give ourselves a little bit more room to work with here, we'll get the rock god to also upgrade a couple of slots from level 1 to level 2. And we'll just place down a couple of things that'll help us in the future. Now the Sage are worshipping the swamp god. Oh man, these people are loving all of the gods, except not the rock god just yet. They're still working their way around to liking him. But it's time for our new era. Hold on, the inventors are up to something dodgy again. The forbidden formula is poisoning the people. Okay, let's not mind that utter chaos. They've just destroyed their entire civilization. But we keep evolving. And we get to choose our next era. There is one that I haven't tried from this list yet. The tropical paradise. All right, to get 3 stars at this, we need basically a whole bunch of food, which is going to be really difficult for us. I don't know if we can actually do this, but we're going to try anyway. Now we at least get level 3 Biotica squares. So I guess we'll start by upgrading the Sage. Looks like the cafe is going to be good. They get food for each hexagon that has a food as the base yield. Now they have a little coffee shop hut. Oh my god, look at the food coming out of that thing. That just gave like 600 extra food. No, 700. The inventors also have an inspiration to spend. Oh man, furniture factory. They get science for each tree bioticum that has science. Oh, that's so good. Now the thing that's going to help us the most though is upgrading one of these squares to level 3. I think this one's going to be the perfect one. That's going to let us put down this Hellisonia plant. Now the crazy thing about this is it gets a bonus when it's next to 4 separate plants. It's only next to 2 right now, and it's already worth 370 science and 100 food. And it buffs every flower on the planet to gain 100 food and 100 science if there's only 1 in the biome. You have to start building flowers everywhere. Oh yeah, that was enough for us to get 1 star in the tropical paradise. But I'm also going to build this kapok tree, which is the other level 3 plant we've got in the rainforest. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that thing. It's another 163 science, and it buffs the Hellisonia too, which is great news. Oh, and that's all we needed for the level 4 quest. Look at this city now. It just got a paint job. Okay, let's spend a draft point in the savannah. What we're after is flowers if we can find any. Scratch that right now. African elephant. It can earn us so much food. And it comes with a bunch of different animals too. Okay, we're taking you, sir. If we build a giraffe here, look at these guys. That's so good. They get a bonus because they're next to a tree, which makes sense, I guess. And that was actually enough for us to afford the elephants now. I'm so excited for this. We're at 48 of 60 food right now. These elephants are not even optimized, and they're worth 870 food. All we need to do now is get them inside of our borders. It looks like we can get a bonus by building more herbivores, basically. Looks like we can squeeze in a zebra here, and we'll also just put in another gazelle. That's going to make the elephant worth over 1,000. Oh my gosh. The sage has also just built a temple in honor of the swamp giant. Come on, I think he could have tried a little bit harder with that symbol of the swamp god, right? He looks a bit more like a bread roll. We found a Cape buffalo, which comes with a warthog. Both are herbivores. So that'll work for us. Down goes the warthog. And after building a couple of plants and also upgrading these squares to level 3, we can build the buffalo. Oh my gosh. These guys are nearly worth 200 food on their own. And now the elephants are worth 1,600. Wait, some things are happening. The miners are going to war with the inventors, and the inventors are going to war with the sage. Look, I tell you what, that is really bad timing for the inventors. They've sent their army out while they're being invaded. That's like military 101. Don't do that. The sage is also no longer worshipping the swamp god because they feel like they're being ignored. I mean, can you see this giant piles of resources that you just got? Oh, that was nearly 2,000 food all at once. And you don't like the gods? I'm getting mighty close to putting everything back into perspective for these people. Oh, by the way, we did hit 150 food on the planet. That was really good. Oh man, how is this fight going? Oh, luckily they had a backup army. Okay, that's good. Looks like the miners barely lost that. At the same time, the inventors also lost. Gosh, why is everybody at war? This is supposed to be a peaceful planet. Okay, it's the miners' turn for inspiration now. I think we go with the power plant. Extra gold and science for minerals we have, and also a whole bunch of extra science if we can get anything that has an energy tag. Now these guys are destroying the planet. Jerks. What a prosperous town they've got. And all just from creating conflicts with everybody else. And once they expand their borders, that should do it. Look at them in their cozies. Yes, there we go. That's the level 4 quest done. Okay, what we need to focus on now is getting more fruit and birds. So a good place seems like the rainforest to get those. Oh, this one right here has 2, a banana and a jungle fowl. I'll take that. And if we search this one more time, oh, we get a cacao tree and also a rambutan, whatever that is. There's our cacao tree, which is worth a whole lot of food. My goodness. And the rambutan. Okay, very good. Now we're 2 stars in the tropical paradise. Oh, by the way, this looks amazing. There's actually a micro that we put on these elephants that should increase their food by 100%. Well, it's not quite 100%, but it must be 100% of their base value. But man, those are some big apples. Wow, it looks like the miner finally cooled off on the rock giant. But oh my god, their military is 32. The inventor's only 27, and the sage over here, oh, they're 41. What kind of pacifists are they? You know what? If I see anyone invade anyone else, from now on, there will be consequences, and any of these 3 gods can give it. Oh, you've done it now. The miner sent out raiders to steal technology from the inventor, and the inventor is after the sage. This is where the last feature of Cataclysm really comes into play. All gods have one more button. The goat god's one is called wildfire, for obvious reasons. This will teach you not to invade other people. Oh yeah, you think you hate the Savannah giant now for that? Well, just wait and see what we do to the miners. Rock god, they hated you for so long. It's your turn. His is called Earthquake. You asked for this. Everyone gets punished. Actually, except for the Sage tribe. They're actually not invading anybody and being really nice about it all, you know? They just keep getting picked on by the Inventors, who seem to have slowly started rebuilding their base, so it's more of a temporary disaster from the gods, you know? Not a permanent wipeout. But we can't just finish with only 2 of the 3 gods' natural disasters. Sorry, miners, but you really have been the jerks of this playthrough. Cop a bog. Yeah, that's what you deserve. The miner is confused by the wrath of the swamp god. Why are they punished? You know why you're being punished. You think about that, Tuxedo Man, while you lie there. But the conclusion, humanity has created a relaxing paradise on the planet as they're rebuilding their whole settlement from a natural disaster. But that's a calamity update to Reus 2. Thanks again to the devs for sponsoring the video. If you guys enjoyed it, check out the link that's down below and play it for yourself. It's a totally free update. But otherwise, love you. Mwah. Okay, bye.